Okay. Some plus percent. This is for SGDQ 2025. Be confident. And I just like reviewed my old route. And yeah, we're just gonna go for it and see what happens. There's nothing to it, so we're just gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. So, being whipless, the only thing you have at the beginning of the game is a whip. So, we need to get something that damages enemies that isn't the whip, right? We could buy this, but now we can damage enemies. We can still use some of the tricks of any percent, but we can't do floor drops in this because those require whips. So we're basically just gonna be grinding some hearts at the beginning here. Perfect luck. So there's a lot of grinding in this category. We're gonna... Ooh, welcome in, Pojo Dojo. We are, no whipped cream. We're gonna back in. We're gonna do some grinding on some zombies. Yo, J-Derg. You see some whipless percent attempts. What you see. So we're gonna be stuck here for about 3 minutes. Just grinding zombies. We're grinding them up into zombie paste, which, as everybody knows, in Transylvania turns them into hearts. The only unfortunate part about holy water in Castlevania 2 versus any other Castlevania is that it doesn't explode into fire at the end. Also, dead silent in FDS. Oh, the noise, yeah. Yeah, you don't hear that. So, there's certain sound effects from the NES that I just absolutely love, and like one of them is the holy water because like, sometimes when it breaks, you like I feel like you can hear like, I know it's not anybody's voice or anything, but I hear the word tincture. When it's not, you know, when it's not hitting anything. I can demonstrate that when I'm not grinding anymore, but... There's also, in Castlevania 1 is my favorite because I swear if you pick up a heart, you can, if you listen to it, it's almost like one of those things like where it's like, what did they actually say? But I swear you can hear it say a heart. Who's to say that's not what I'm talking about, J-Derg? Maybe we need to find some of that when we meet up at SGDQ this year. Well, there's our level up, so we're gonna be taking less damage now, so that's cool. The seltzers are pretty good, yeah. Ooh, what are you submitting? I'm gonna submit any percent no scroll glitch for CV1 as well, which is why it was funny that I like PB'd the other day when I was offline. I recorded it and submitted it. I'm just gonna record my voice over it and use that as my submission, because if I can, you know, get an 11:38 on my second run back, I'm okay with submitting that with like a 13-minute time. Nice, easy mode, heck yeah. Dude, that'd be sweet if they took both of them and like let us run them back to back. I'm gonna do this to repop this guy, and we are leaving Jova. Nice. Ooh. We have... Yo, Josh, how you doing, man? Thanks for the sub. Man, I haven't streamed in so long, I forgot how to be a streamer. Yeah. Those who wish to pass the bridge of death must answer me these questions 3, ere the other side ye see. Oh heck yeah, J-Derek, that'll be sick. You gotta find the... You get to show off the one-cycle Dracula. Alright, so we're gonna pick up this dagger because it also doesn't consume any hearts, and we can now do the same damage as a thorn whip. So also in this category, we're not allowed to upgrade the whip even though we're not using it. So when we comes to when we do get the gold knife, it's gonna do leather whip damage. So this is the most damage we're gonna do all run in a single hit. So things like the diamond and the silver knife, even if we were to pick it up, they wouldn't do any damage because they do half of your whip damage, and since it rounds down, leather whip is 1 damage, and rounding down from 1/2 is 0. Hop there. That didn't really work. That's more of an any percent trick to try to get up there before he comes by. Okay. Like, my splits are right, correct? I'm like, okay, yeah. We're getting the rib first. Getting the McRib. Yo, Sitar, welcome in. I'm into human. We are going to invest in an oak steak because the oak steak economy is something that a lot of people don't invest in, and we need more investors. Because the price of an oak steak these days is out of this world. That's why we need to vote Dracula out of office. that one scared me. I was like, I'm going for it, but it's scary. Oh, you... Simon decided that up input meant the stairs and not the dagger. Welcome in, Northrax. There is so much at stake. The state of the world is at stake. We got the Berkeley swoosh. And we can start gaining experience again, since we're in Zone 2. I panicked a little bit because I was like, I've been playing a randomizer too much, so I was like, what's going on? I was like, what enemies are next? Got eyeballs. Eyeballs and bats. Oh, what I was doing there. Need the blue crystal before we can do anything. And I know we're not gonna make it on time to catch it on this day cycle, which is fine. We're gonna hunt some algebra zombies, and that'll get us level 2. Oh, come on now. Okay. So, this little zombie guy down here, his name is Fred. Because he's got way more HP than he should have in this zone. So we gave him a name. So like if you play CV1, and you're on the bat bridge on the end of at the beginning of stage 6. His name's Dave. Alright. Now we're going to We're getting such good heart luck. The good news about this route is, unlike a lot of the other ones, like 100% or any percent, you're really not walled by the heart RNG in this run. Because we do this like zombie grind that's in Jova and Algebra. Yeah, you're never really walled. There's only one kind of RNG thing, which is we're still going to do the blob boost. And what's nice about that is we're going to go to level 3, so we're going to have a lot more opportunities to try to get over that wall. And, you know, barring any catastrophic failures, I've only, at level 3, I've only not gotten it once before game overing. So, and I believe that was 2 years ago when I was putting a submission together. I did like 6 or 7 runs and one of them game over there, but I just did like some practice and I like, did it 10 times in a row. I think I'm a little bit better of a runner than I was back then, so I know it's not complete RNG anymore. You can actually help manipulate it a little bit. I would like to see level 2 really quick here, though. Oh, that's bad. I was just about to check the time. So yeah, we're not hitting level 2 yet. There's our blue crystal. This will allow us to enter Rover. There is a there's a glitch, quote unquote, that we still can take advantage of in this route, which is the 3 block height jump. Cannot do that in the FDS version, and it's banned in like glitchless, but because you can do it with throwing a sub weapon, it's not illegal like floor dropping is. Later in the run, you will see the whip come out a couple times, because unless we found like a ROM hack to prevent it, it's gonna happen with Laurel activation, but as long as I don't hit an enemy with a whip, that's basically what qualifies the run or not. Got a dash jump there, we're still on the blue crystal. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and switch that over to the rib. And I'm still going to try to do a wrong warp here. There's a really kind of fun wrong warp we can do here that we do an any percent. We walk into the second screen, take care of those Richards. This pixel. Oh, yeah, that's bad. We're gonna get some time loss because I didn't get the jump off. Just switch to the holy water. We'll try that again. It's not a real run unless something goes a little wonky. Alright. We're back to where we were. We'll try this one more time. There we go. We can't do the double drop because that's a floor drop. So what this does is it brings... The game doesn't expect you to be on the right side of that screen. So this is actually the first screen of Laruba Mansion with the Rover color palette and no enemies. And then when we pass back through, it realizes, hey, we're still in Rover, and it puts us into the wall there. Hey, Miss Belmont, welcome in. Now that we got that, we don't need to worry about getting another stake here because there's one on the way in Brahms Mansion, so... How far? We're kind of far away from 129. I might do a tiny bit of farming here. Just want to hit level 2 before we go back into the Jova zone. Oh yeah, it's basically my backyard, so I don't have to get a hotel room. I literally can drive. It's like a 15-minute drive. Oh my gosh. Okay. I forgot where that jump was, and that just scared me really hard. Okay. You just need 2 more hearts. One. There we go. We'll do a little backwards jump. This is where we do the 3-block jump. Try to do 2 more dash jumps here. Dash jump is, oops, not that. That. You have to hit the direction that the brick is going and let go and hit jump on the same frame that you let go. Right on. Well, I hope you do find the budget and the means to make it, because I would love to meet up with you, but if you can't, I totally understand. Cool. I've seen you. Haven't you been doing some CV3 lately? This is one of my favorite damage boosts in the run. Time this and pop right up there. That's fair. I thought about submitting some of my Dragon Quest runs, but I'm not a top runner of any of them, so I think I'm gonna wait until I am. CV1 low percent. Yeah, I'm gonna do I got a PB in CV1 any percent no scroll glitch the other day, and I'm gonna submit that. It was a 1138. 1138.083. Thanks. The crazy part about that run was that I hadn't gone back to no scroll glitches since scroll glitches came out, so I was just like, you know what, I should do this. I was good before. I was doing all right before they came out, and that was my second completed run with no scroll glitches. Like, oh, I'm just gonna get pretty much everything. I got like I got a bat crit, I got a Medusa crit. The only crit that I missed was actually Frankenstein. And then I got a 3-cycle Dracula at the end. Forgot the werewolf was 2. Alright. Let him jump over. Alright. We're in decent shape here. Had to make sure we had the McRib equipped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You have to be careful because there's that little frame window where you're not protected. You don't want to get... There's a dash jump. And then you also have to time it so that you don't whip in between sub-weapons. So... This is coming back to me now. I'm gonna basically just go for it, I think. As I say that. If I take a death between here and coming up from death, I'm gonna take an intentional game over. And the reason for that is, since we're gonna be grinding to level 3, I'd rather have 3 lives to try to do the blob boost than 2. And that's like the only safety that I'm gonna take in the run. Oh! Run invalidated. Cool. And I'm going to take a death. But since this is a marathon submission, I'm just going to keep going. Because that could happen in the marathon. Something I haven't mentioned is, for every time you do see the whip come on stage, or come on the screen, I'm gonna donate X amount of dollars, and if you see that, it's gonna be at least double that. So, if I was gonna say $10, that would have been a $20 whip right there. Alright, so I'm taking a death anyway. I'm just gonna take my fastest way down. Right on, Jader. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, man. First try on the death crit. Gotta love that. That's the same idea you see with any percent with the holy water. Instead, the difference being that you can just you don't have to wait for him to come down because the dagger hovers in midair. So basically what I'm gonna do, try to get up here. Alright. Get our next. Right? That'd be awesome for CV3. Alright. So, yep, like I said, we're just gonna take a little death here. And another one. Alright. Now we have 3 lives, 3 fresh lives. Unfortunately, we lose like all of our hearts, but we were gonna grind to level 3 anyway. And we're gonna do that at the river. My only regret is that there's no van. I'd say, you know, oh, we're gonna go get level 3 in a van down by the river. Okay. Yeah, no floor drops. Coming right for us. Oh my god. I personally like doing it on the right side of the river. First day cycle, I'm gonna just take a quick trek over to Alba to get the red crystal. And that's why you gotta be careful. Actually, I'm not gonna do it because I know I'm not gonna... There's her. I know I'm gonna see daylight again before I level up. Because each of these hearts is worth 3, and I need 200. 50-50, by the way. Trademark Agent Wyvern. This is fun. Oops, see, and that's why you gotta be careful, because if you even, like, hit the button, like, a frame before it resets for their next sub-weapon, you can whip. So that wouldn't be a penalized one, but that I would have donated again for that one. Because I don't like splitting hairs with a thing. Oh, well, you know, you're gonna see the whip because of laurels, but, no. It's just how the game works. How the category and rules were set up, so. It's easier to say, you see a whip, we're getting a donation. Really, I can buy cheap viewers, but what if I want expensive viewers? Yo, Anatoly, welcome in. Right? If I could give a Battlefield promotion, I would, but my hands are tied. Says this, the best part about this grind is hearing like at least three uninterrupted minutes of bloody tears. This would be a great time to ask chat and everyone, what's your favorite Castlevania tune? A lot of people might think Bloody Tears is overrated. I do like I forget what it's called, the mansion one. I want to say Mansion of Madness, but it's but that's a game. That's a board game. And then I gotta remember it's 4 daggers now. So now the next time I see daylight, I'm gonna go back across the river. I also think the nighttime music in this game is underrated. I mean, pretty much every song in Castlevania 2 is underrated because everybody's always all about bloody tears. Oop, there's another one. Wait, don't I have a... I was looking at my splits. Don't I have a whip counter? I did on this one. I'll have to redo that one. So that'd be 3. Three with 1 being a run ender, technically, if I was actually doing PB attempts. Oh, just missed it. Town theme is pretty bad. It's pretty milquetoast. My thumb is loving this, by the way. I'm like rolling it across the A and B buttons to get these like insta throw jumps. Plus you have to hold up the entire run, so you better hope that your D-pad is nice and working. Close are we? Oh, we're there. Next one is it. That's nice because now we're not gonna lose any time waiting for daylight. All right. Now, I'm going to take this nice and calculated. We want to take as little damage up to the blob boost as possible. Forgot to split. That's okay. Okay. Here. The cool thing, the one thing I'll compliment this song with, they did a really good tune with like it's a very like Castlevania arpeggio, even though this song is like in a major key. Oops. Let the Freddy go by. Alright, here's make or break time for the run. Uh-oh. That's fine, okay. We want holy water. Oh. Oh, there we go. That was a great blob boost. I think we can... freeze him. Alright, now we're gonna... Yep. We're gonna switch back to our regular dagger. Okay, this guy isn't playing nice. Nice. That was a really good jump. Alright, so now we're gonna... Oh. That's fine. Okay. We've also got some life to play with, so... Cool. Get our florals. So the biggest thing is that we... Well, that was a nice dash jump. The big thing is, like, we just can't game over before buying our next oak stake at the top of that screen. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to get our ring. One, two. This is gonna be 80. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Whoa! We're halfway there. 43, 44. Oh crap. Okay, that's fine. I deserve it. 47, 8, 9, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 4, 65, 6, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 8. Oh, come on! Well, that's two bad ones. I don't know how I managed that. We're at 4 and 2 bad ones. I forgot 15. This is 15. Actually, it doesn't matter. I got enough health to mess with this. Okay. Why am I panicking? Just a game, man. Okay. Thanks for the boost, Richard. Alright. Now Health doesn't matter. We're gonna go back to that. What? I don't know what I was thinking there. Alright. Okay, we're fine. Yeah. I was thinking the floor drop, which I cannot do. Oh, he's trying. Ooh, he's trying. And then I boost off of you. And we're in Leg City. Okay, fine. All right, so these are the ones. Finally, we're gonna see some whips that we were intending to see. 1. That's technically 5. 6. Okay, now we're just gonna take a bunch of damage boosts. Yeah, that was a decent game. I don't know what I'm doing there. Fine. Cool. Right. Guessing in my splits that I killed Carmela before getting the ring. Which really another one of those things where like not gonna affect anything other than give you a fake sum of best. Jump button failed me. There we go. And we can't floor drops. There's something I'm gonna do at the end. I'm gonna do the dagger kill. That's something I'm gonna put up as a bid war. Or dagger kill or holy water kill. Holy water kill you see in the any percent run. Dagger kill you usually don't get to see unless it's randomizer or 100%, because you just don't ever get the dagger. We wouldn't use this in an actual whipless run because you have to do you actually have to do a jump whip and to get the height, and there's just no way to get the height and throw a dagger at the top of your jump. So yeah. We're gonna do it that way. Well, this is kind of a fun segment here, because here we're just gonna try to use damage boosts to because you can't jump over these mummies. So we're gonna just keep using damage boosts and the limited iframes that we have. Probably gonna die, which is fine. Actually, this is a good setup. I'm gonna take a death on the bridge, and then I don't have to worry about anything really. Right there, yep. Because then I can just come down here. Everything's fine, yep. Now we can just weave our way through this bridge. Alright, so now this is... That's always... That one always gets me because I'm like, I'm gonna whip a lizard man. No, we didn't. Okay. And once again, we're just gonna keep using tons of damage boosts. Oh yeah, I mean overall I can't complain about this run. It's gonna be about 3 minutes behind world record, so, and it showed a lot of stuff that can go wrong, a lot of stuff that can go well. So right now we're at have to double check. Two hitting enemies. There was 2 that didn't hit enemies, and then there was 4 laurels, and then there's gonna be 2 more. So. So yep, I'm gonna submit this with a bid war. Whatever wins is how we'll kill Dracula. Whether it's the holy waters or using the dagger. I'm gonna use the dagger here because the standard any percent uses holy water, so we'll make it look a little different. This is a 2-pixel window. We just have to be on one of the 2 pixels. That's one of them. There we go. 3:15 behind world record. Not a bad run at all, especially for kind of like a D-Rust. I just kind of did some of the... I did the blob boost like 10 times and then, warmed to my normal warm-ups for CV2 stuff. Thanks, Air. Appreciate that. Not every run can be world record. So yeah, that's pretty much that. That's Castlevania 2 Whipless. There wasn't. There's the only 2 like really bad things that happened where I accidentally didn't get the jump off in Rover, so I had to do the wrong warp twice, and then doing a game over. But game over is more of a safety. It's not too bad not that bad of a mishap. It's a nice safety to have, especially when you're right there. You hardly have anything going towards level 3 yet anyway. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep this fresh in hopes that it's selected. I have some more submissions finalized, but that's Castlevania 2 Whipless. Some cool things to talk about here before I wrap up is this route has never been in an SGDQ before. We've seen a lot of other ones like Any Percent a couple times by Jaguar King and JC. We've seen Bathdrash do the FDS 100% all mansion, or it's any percent all mansion. He's done other categories as well, but yeah, we haven't had Whipless in yet, so it'd be a really fun one to show off, and it's one of the one of the most stable ones because, like I said, all the grinding makes it so that it's not like it's a make or break moment of, oh, that's gonna lose 3 minutes, like kind of banking it ahead of time. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to find somebody to raid at this point. Get this uploaded to YouTube and submitted. Let's find a raid target. Who would have guessed that would be streaming on a weekday after work? Been a while. I think the last stream I did, yeah, was the Dragon Warrior 4 International race. So keep an eye out. I might be derusting something for DQRTA. We'll have to wait and see when the schedule comes out. Ooh, J Derek's doing some Castlevania 2 FDS. It looks like. So yeah, let's keep the CV2 train rolling. We're gonna go say hi to J Derg. Yeah. Duly noted. Alright, thanks friends. Let's go say hi to J Derek and we'll catch you next time. Take care.
Yo, Zytoriak with the raid from one version of Castlevania 2 to another. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the good luck, X. How you doing? We have one run to Dracula so far, but I just couldn't land the crits in time. Go in the door, Simon.